Welcome to Go Girl Gaming as I explore, decorate, enjoy EverQuest 2. Today is the start of the Kelethen City Fest, and excuse a little bit of the lag here. It's probably because of the program and not the game itself. So, my apologies, but I'm here to give you a first-hand look at the Kelethen specific items that you can buy at the City Fest. By the time I post this, it'll probably be the middle of the week, but you will still have time to go and check out the cool items for yourself. So without further ado, here we go. Also, after this, I'm going to pause the video and head over to one of my alt houses where I actually bought quite a few of these items so you can see them in action, so to speak. So here we go. Blue shelf fungus, which you can use as an actual shelf. I haven't tried to use it as like something like to eat or anything, but it's intended as a shelf, and it actually makes a very attractive one. The engraved Kelethen door, which I have found you have to basically, so far, place it so that it is much larger than whatever opening you're in, and if that you're using it to cover, and if that doesn't look right, it's probably not the door for you. Quite frankly, I had much better luck with the Whirlwind doors as far as fitting them in. The point on the Kelethen door and the overall shape of the Kelethen door can be a bit hard to place, and I'm actually surprised that they made it that way. It doesn't even fit correctly in the Kelethen acorns, but it is a very attractive door. The gourd of cranberries and a gourd of raspberries, which looks very nice in action. Kelethen banquet table, which is gorgeous. Can't wait to show that to you in the house. Kelethen curved table, which is also gorgeous. It won't be in the house that I showed you, but I actually utilized this table in two of my other alts houses. I thought it would be nice for both an alchemist and a jeweler, so I put it in their houses. The Kelethen desk went in several different houses, but when I first saw it, I thought of my sage. I have a wizard that is also my sage, and therefore makes scrolls for priests and for mages, so I definitely got her one, but then it was so attractive that I actually got it for a couple of my other tunes as well, especially with the detail of the pen and inkwell and all that. Kelethen display counter, which this counter, and there are some other items too, there's quite a few items that basically are the same items, just different colors depending on which festival. So like for New Hallis, from last year, this was like a blue and white frozen kind of a motif. For Whirlwind, it was red, and for Kelethen, it is this kind of orangish woody color, orangish red woody color. Fireworks launcher, which I will make larger, and again, different colors, and they actually do launch fireworks, but I use them for different purposes. Three items coming up that I adore. One is the fuchsia chair, the Kelethen fuchsia chair, and you'll see that when I take you to the house that I have this put in. And the Kelethen leaf chair, same thing, absolutely adorable, especially when you actually see it either in front of a desk or just sitting out on like a porch type area or a backyard area. The Kelethen pedestal table is pretty standard. Again, this is one of those items that color change depending on which city fest it's for. Plain Kelethen floor lamp, nice. I kind of like the Whirlwind one a little better, I think, in color, but again, very nice. Round counter, more for like if you wanted to sell something. Kelethen sign, which is just cute as a button. I love that sign. I didn't use it, but I do like it. Kelethen yellow chair. So if you don't like the fuchsia, you do have yellow. And then the rest of these, well, not everything that I think there's a couple other items later, but these right here are building blocks. Quite frankly, if you're a carpenter or if you have a guildmate that is a carpenter or you know a carpenter, these can actually be crafted. It is the redwood, and if it's not an exact duplicate, it's darn close. So these are all building blocks that I would not, because I have a carpenter that can make these, I would not utilize as far as purchasing from City Fest. But one thing I did purchase was this gorgeous mirror. Again, very similar to some of the other mirrors, but the detailing on it as well as the color is just beautiful. So love that. And then the wooden pole, which you can't make. And again, the detailing, especially at the bottom, quite lovely. So those are the Kelethen specific items. There are other items available, but those are available at every City Fest. They're basically like this oval mirror, which I bought at the Whirlwind one. Pictures, and there's a variety of different pictures. The teleportation pads, which I actually bought because I have some houses now that have areas that you can break out into. So probably in a later video I'll show some of that, but I haven't done anything with it yet. I just bought the pads and placed them. And but the baskets of beans and whatnot, these are all the same as from the Whirlwind and probably the New Hallis. Same thing with things that have nothing to do with nothing. I mean, basically, these are, if you wanted a piece of your character to show as nude, that's what the imperceptible beauty. It's actually, I don't know if they specifically based it, but there's actually a story about the king's new outfit that plays off of. The King's New Clothes was the name of it. Then again, more pictures, other baskets. While I'm here, I'm actually going to get her an empty basket. So, the shallow empty basket, which looks like that. I'm just going to buy that one here. And then that's about it. Now I'm going to pause and go to my tune that has the most of the Kelethen items placed in their home so you can see what it looks like placed in a home. Alright, and here we are, and this is one of my alt house. This is not this particular alt house, but this is a house that I'm sort of kind of still working on a few details, so I haven't put the doors up. But here is the Kelethen banquet table and the fuchsia and yellow chairs so that you can see what they look like in action. Very lovely. FYI, this is the Kinos home, the 18 Lucy Street home. And I actually have a hobbit that is living here, and the hobbit is a warden. And she is into cooking because she's my provisioner, and she is into gardening. So I'm going to show you her jungle back here. But the reason I'm actually showing you the jungle is because this is where I put the gourds at, because she already has a lot of stock, so a lot in her stores. So I just decided to put the gourd of cranberries and the gourd of raspberries out here. But I love this particular yard. It's chocked full of things from the Moonlight Festival, and some items from Vesper Isle, the reindeer, and the Yeti over there is from Frostfell. So there is some of everything in this yard, and I adore it. So, but anyway, I actually came out here to show you the two gourds, so I showed you that. And then we're gonna run upstairs to the boudoir, because that is where I put both, well, 3 items. I put the, I'm gonna zoom in here, I put the leaf chair, so get a look leaf chair in front of, and I'm actually going to turn this on so that I will turn it temporarily so that you can see it there in action. And I'm going to turn it back the way it was. And then the desk. Now the cup does not come with the desk, this chalice here. The chalice is actually crafted. But as you can see, the detail, all the scrolls, the pen and ink well. And then I decided to use the shelf. This was the blue shelf fungus. Doesn't really look all that blue, but I liked it. I thought it was very whimsical, and so I put it over the desk and put a candle on top of it, which was also crafted. And her bedroom is along the lines of Kelethen anyway, so that's why I put so much Kelethen furniture in here. Some of these are actually from the quest, because she also quested through the character I had quested through Kelethen. And were there anything else? I'm trying to think, was there anything else? So I ran downstairs. I think that's pretty much it as far as what I put from the Kelethen City Fest so that you can see what it looked like. Just some other items that you could buy at the City Fest but are not Kelethen specific are the shallow baskets that you see here. This is a basket of blueberries, raspberries, shallow basket of oranges, the beans, the grain, and open basket of peppers. All those you can buy while at the City Fest. They are at the other merchants. I can't remember if it's called the General Merchant. These were from Gorwin, the doors here, and I'll put them back up, or put them up eventually. And that's pretty much it. Oh, if anyone's curious about the little tree ant running around, pick that one up after getting rep in Maj Duel. So yeah, and actually this character got it, but I thought it fit better in this house, particularly when you see the garden. And it's real cute because he wanders all around, and he'll actually wander from the yard to in here and back. So a lot of the other items in here are crafted. The stove is crafted. The case where I'm using as a pantry, that's crafted. These lights are crafted. This where I have the mushrooms are not crafted, but the things that I'm basically using as like a leafy vegetable, those are crafted. The basket comes from City Fest. That's the one that you actually saw me purchase on her. The bowl actually comes from the Moonlight, whatchamacallit, this thing that I'm using as a faucet. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's a crafted item as well. The knife actually comes from a quest, a repeatable quest. Fish is crafted. The squash here is crafted. The pie and the beans actually come from Frostfell and are crafted. The wreath that I still have up is crafted. She's a halfling after all and would enjoy it, the one that owns this house. And that's about it. Most of the items in here are crafted or from events and collections and all that kind of stuff. Nothing in here is actually purchased from the craft shop. So there is a bunch of things that I adore about this game, and being able to do so much. Oh, this mallet over here, which I'm going to use as like, to like pound stuff in the kitchen, that's actually a lore and legend. So hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll be back real soon because Erolacy Day is coming up in a few days. So we will be back for Erolacy Day. Lots of events and things to buy and things to craft, and we'll definitely be covering all that in our continuing exploration of EverQuest 2. Please like, subscribe, tell a friend. Stay tuned for the next video. Thanks for watching.